Hey guys, I just wanted to go over this new game I've been playing. War Thunder. It's free to play. Combat simulator. Right now they currently only have planes in there. I don't know how many planes they have. I own 55, and that just seems to be a drop in the bucket. Might be as much as a quarter. I don't think as much as that though. They probably got at least 200 planes. Probably close to 3 to 4. But it's free to play, and the free to play model is actually, I think, really fairly done. You can earn anything you want, flight wise, in game, but just by playing and earning the in game currency. Right now, I'm playing the U.S. side. There's 5 different factions. Well, that was brilliant. I remember that. I ran into that guy. The guy just came in. Like, he was going way slower than I thought he was, or I was going way faster than I thought I was. That's generally bad etiquette, trying to ram. It's a horrible, horrible thing to do. It's not cool. Very low skill. This is a kitty hawk right here. But there's 5 factions. There's the United States, there's England, there's Russia for the Allies, and then they've got Germany and Japan for the Axis forces. This here is a level 4 or 5 plane. And this is a fast plane with tons of firepower and very little maneuverability. They measure their firepower in 1 second bursts on kilograms per second on ammo thrown out. This right here does 3.64, which is very high. When you'll be starting off with some biplanes that'll put out anywhere from 0.16 kilograms per second to 0.6 or 0.5 or something like that. The Russians have the highest number of machine guns on their craft, their low level craft. But to combat that, not to say that the biplanes or the early level stuff cannot compete. They have their place on the battlefield where they stay low to the ground and they outmaneuver anything close. Like, I'm trying to outturn this guy. This guy's in I don't know, but whatever it is, it looks like a Spitfire. Whatever it is, it's a lot more maneuverable than I am. And ooh, that was close. I think that's gonna be my last try at the chance at him. But I got a ton of firepower, so I'm not too worried about. If I can get a couple shots on him, I could take a wing off. And that's the thing they have in this game. It's not, you're shot, you're dead, or you're shot, you're damaged. They really model the shooting to. Look, I got shot down again. They really model, like, I'm still flying. I'm on fire. Eventually, I'll explode. The fire will get to my gas tank. But I'm still trying to shoot this guy down before I go. I think I got him. Or at least hit him anyway and put him on fire. But like, I can get holes through my wings and still fly. I think I might actually get to land. And you get experience. I won't get repaired, but you do get experience for landing on a battlefield. You can also run back to your, if you can make it, run back to your airfield and repair, actually. So, and then come back in the same plane. So you get a certain amount of planes that you play with. You'll start off with 3 available slots to you, and 3 available planes to you, and as you go, you'll get more planes, and then you can open up more slots with. I think the first slot is 10,000 Silver Eagles, which is the in-game currency. The second slot is 50,000 Silver Eagles, and after that, I think you have to pay Golden Lions. Or no, it's Silver Lions and Golden Eagles. So you'll have to pay Golden Eagles, which is real money. You actually have to pay real money for that. I think the rate right now is $3 for 500 Golden Lions, and a new slot would be 200 Golden Lions, so it's about $1. For an extra slot. But you get 5 that you can earn from in-game currency, and all your planes you can earn from in-game currency. I'm watching a replay right now, so that I can't see all of the icons that I can see while I'm actually in the game. I like all the planes, all the boats would all have little markers above them if they're within visual range, which is a very fair distance if there's no cloud cover or fog or trees or anything like that they're kind of sunk into. This here is a F2A3 Buffalo. I really like this plane. It's got a pretty decent firepower, 2.4 some odd kilograms per second, and it's small, some semi-fast for its size, and very maneuverable. And it's just a ton of fun to play. But this game is fun to play. Right now I'm using a control scheme of mouse keyboard in the arcade mode, which I gather is a bit, whoa, that was close, a bit more realistic than the World of Tanks airplanes one, the World of Warplanes. I haven't played World of Tanks or World of Warplanes, but that's just what I gather from people I know and from what I've read around the internet. So if you're not happy with the very arcadiness of that, you can check this one out. It's free. You're not missing anything other than the download time. Oh, I blew that dude up. That's one of those. That's the other thing. That biplanes are very fragile. Obviously, they're biplanes made out of wood and paper. But I'm really impressed with one. I haven't played a flight sim or a flight game in ages, but the draw distance on this is insane. The graphics are amazing. Back down a little bit. And the controls are really well done. You got different modes. So you got the arcadey mouse keyboard version, which I enjoy. I think that's a lot of fun to just pick up and play. But you also have very, very accurate joystick simulation. It's done by the same developers of some of the same developers of IL-2 Stormovik and Wings of Prey, and I think this is based off the Wings of Prey engine, actually. But I'm really impressed. I'm hoping when they add in the naval and the ground combat, it'll be just as well done as this. I've got a lot of optimism because this is just so well done. This airplane fighting. Every plane has its strengths. Every plane has its weaknesses, and if you really have to know how to play your planes. Like this one, I get in, I kind of stay low to mid ground, and I try and get into kind of maybe turning battles, run in behind things. I got to make sure I don't pick planes that I cannot attack. Like that Catalina down there that just lost its wing. It's a bomber, but it's got a ton of turrets around it, and I don't hold up well to that. Like if I can get behind something, I can hit it pretty good. But that dude's got, he's a lot faster than I am. He turns a lot slower than I do, so I know I can turn inside of him and get behind him and stay with him. Attempt to stay with him. If I was better, I could. There's a ton going on. I don't even know how many people per side. It's at least 12. I don't know what's going on here. I must have gotten hit or something. That's funny. I didn't even see what happened. But, that's the other thing. I think maybe I had my engine damaged. And if you have your engine damaged, there's like an overdrive WEP system, and if you overuse it, your engine will just eventually not work anymore, and you will crash. Here's another F2. This is a level 1 plane, level 1 or 2. I think level 1. An F2A1. It's got the other one. The other F2 I had that I just crashed was had a 2.42 kilograms per second firepower, 1 second burst. It's got a 0.77, so a lot less firepower, but it does seem to me, and I don't remember what the turning times or anything like that, or the speeds or anything, but this one just seems to me, after playing both of them for quite a bit, way more maneuverable. It's very, very, very nimble. So here I am coming up on, looks like a bomber of some sort. Maybe a Beaufort or a Beaufort, I should say. I actually live next to Beaufort, South Carolina, so forgive me if I always say Beaufort. Yeah, that looks like, gosh, I can't. Yeah, it's definitely a Beaufort fighter, or Beaufort bomber. That thing's got a turret in the back. Right now, I'm way up high because I'm waiting for my guns to reload. It's going to take some time, and you can upgrade that in your. You see that ship's on its side. You can upgrade a lot that the reload speed. You can upgrade the accuracy of your gunners if you have gunners in your plane. You crash right into it, didn't you? There's 15 plus upgrades for your crew. I mean, you gain on a good game maybe 10 to 15 crew experience per game. That 15, if it's if you're trying to add something like a level 1, you're trying to add to an attribute, it's 1 point. At level 10, it's 15 points to get 1 point in that attribute. So it's going to take you a ton of time to really upgrade everything. We'll look at the menu system after this game pretty briefly. Here I am going in for just trying to kill ground units, although that's a medium tank. I'm not going to kill it just with machine guns. But the option is whoa, that dude totally just ran into me and didn't try to not. But there's different game types. There's domination, where you have 3 airfields and you got to control them. And then the other team will lose tickets. This is a ground attack. Whoever kills the other team's ground units first wins. This is my Avenger here. I think I just got this. Is my first game I got it. This is an actual bomber. You can see it's got a turret up on the top to shoot in the back. There's also, which I think is pretty neat, although I would hate to be this guy, a turret down in the bottom, having some guy laying down. Look at that guy. Yeah, that would suck. You gotta lay down the whole time. Just lay down in the belly of a ship looking backwards out the ass end of it. Not cool. But this thing carries 400 or 500 pound bombs, I think. So not a small payload at all. Like the Japanese bombers are huge. They're multi-engined affairs. They've got 8 turrets on them, and then they'll carry 16 100 pound bombs, which are great, but trying to land 16 onto one target is a very, very difficult thing to do. You want to, as a bomber, you want to stay high up in the sky, away from everybody else, kind of look down and just kind of drop your bombs, through the bombardier scopes. So yeah, so I forget where I totally lost my train of thought, but so I'm sitting here just trying to bomb their stuff. That way we can win the game. I think we actually lose this game with this map as 2 towns. It basically ends up being in who can kill the other team's airplanes first. Every team, every person has. I think I got a couple of these kills though, but every team has got at least 3 airplanes. And you got 12 players. That's remember 3 times 12. I guess it's 36 plus whatever any extra ones have. Any extras that people have. So these games can go on for anywhere from 10 to 30 minutes. It's got a maximum time limit of 30 limit. But I don't know that I've played one for longer than 20. So they're not terribly long games. As you can see, they're fragile airplanes. They get shot down pretty quickly. And I don't know, it's just a great control scheme. Great options if you really want to play a sim. There's different game types where they actually have historical battles. Just a really well thought out, good looking, really triple A experience. There's somebody coming in behind me, maybe. Or is he going away? No. Yeah, he's going away. A really triple A experience in a free-to-play space on a PC, and I mean, just like the graphics are amazing for any kind of game that's a flight sim. Generally, when you think of flight sim, you really don't get any definition on the ground, and the closer you get to the ground, it's not Far Cry or anything down on the ground, but it's very detailed. So Let's go ahead and get out of this replay, and I'll show you the... Oh, there's somebody behind me real quick. Let's see what our gunners do. Now, I can take control of the gunners, but the gunners also work automatically, too. Let's see if this guy shoots me down, or if I can lose him, or I shoot him down. I just dropped my bombs. That's why I hadn't been moving. It's in a bomb screen. I was like, panicking. Please don't shoot me down before I drop my bombs. I think I did get 2 destroyer kills on this. So you can see he's moving a good bit faster than me since I dove and then climbed. I'm not a very fast plane to begin with because it is a bomber, but that's an F4. I think it's an F4. He's a fast plane. Look, that was very smart. He just kept swerving side to side. Now I'm just gonna try to make with the bomber. You gotta wait a minute and a half, you know, depending on how many points you have on your reload speed and your crew attributes to wait for your bombs to come back up. I never really looked at this thing. That turret up top is cool. He got me. But I don't know that I have any more planes. That might have been the last one. But yeah, really is a pretty game. Pretty damn cool. If he had hit me a certain amount, you know, where my actual wing hadn't come off, like those holes in the wing, I could take that back to the base. I could actually fly that at, you know, reduced control and gotten a repair off. Yep, the last plane. So let's go ahead and get out of this. They're just running through the menu super duper quick. I know it's really rambly. I tend to ramble, which is why I don't do a lot of commentary. But here's the menu. Like, this is my account rank 5, and I guess if I mouse over that, it'll show me my country's air forces. So I'm 5 in USA, 3 in Germany, 0 in Japan. So let's look at Japan real quick, because that's what everybody will be starting out with. It's something similar to each one. You'll have 3 planes. They'll probably be all biplanes. I think they all are. And as you can see, they put out 0.56 kilograms per second damage. Their turn time is 16, which is basically how maneuverable they are. And their speed is 245. That's actually pretty darn good. I started off with Germans, and they were a good bit slower, but very, very maneuverable. Turn time was around 15 seconds. And if you look, these are all the German planes. These aren't even all the German planes. These are all the ones that you can see. Like, let's see, in this one, there's 3. And as you can see, the chevrons mark not what your account level is, but what your level is in the German Air Force. So I'm level 3, so I can take up anything up to a level 3 rank. I have to purchase it, and then I have to pay to put it into play down here. I can switch out a plane, but the first time I use it, like, I've got this level 14 gift plane that I got when I got the package. It's going to cost me 87,000 silver lines to throw it into play for the first time. After that, it doesn't cost anything. There's also, so these are all the planes. There's just tons and tons and tons and tons of them. They're generally lined up in like bombers, fighter bombers, fighters, different for each country, but really well done. Minus 20. Again, I don't know. This is a new thing. I haven't seen. I don't know if this is because I have a package discount by tooltip. I think this might just be from like the last patch or something they've enacted where I guess this is going to be kind of like their sale system. Or something. I don't know. Maybe it's because I have a premium account for 2 weeks because I bought the package, or not. We'll find out. But like, so here's the crew stuff. You got I think there's 15 different ones, and as you go up, like for a bomber, you're gonna have a number of gunners as 2 to 5 or whatever, and you're gonna have to increase your skill, and this number will go up. So that's obviously very expensive to do. But it'll start off at 1. And let's go to 1 that I've actually got some stuff in. And then like at the 12th to 13th point, it's going to cost me 15 of these crew XP points. So as you can see, it's going to take quite a bit for me to get all of these gone out. Now, when I do switch planes in here, my crew stays the same. My crew level will stay the same. All this stuff will stay the same. So I've got this kind of guy done for, like, he's got gunner points. He's got 4 experienced gunners. So this will be my bomber slot. That's where I'm only going to put bombers, because I'm not going to spend that kind of crew experience on every one of these to get it maxed out. You know, I mean, 600 to make 5. You know, if I put it in here, you know, it's just obscene. Just use 1 bomber, unless I'm going to take more than 1 bomber. So there's that. Obviously, you saw the replay system. There's game modes. Let's see. There's the historical battles, which are real battles. There's full battles. I don't know what full battles are. This sounds kind of gone out. There's 2 servers. It's a Russian-based company, so you get European and Russian servers, or any available. There's no American servers. My ping is typically about 200. It is maybe slightly noticeable. Maybe I don't shoot down as much as I think I should, but not so much to really detract from my fun, and not so much that I really notice the difference. But yeah, it's also, you know, you can buy. Let's see, and that's crashed. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. But yeah, if you feel like playing, it's free to play. WarThunder.com. Go ahead and download it. Doesn't cost you anything. Not guarantee, but I'm pretty sure you'll have a ton of fun. And my name's SOB. So if you see me online, go ahead and hit me up. We can get some flight in. Thanks for watching.